Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Delray Beach, the city that hosts the NAIA championship. And it will be very interesting to see these two sides have a lot of things in common. It's, of course, the game between Davenport University and Mid-America Nazarene University, the Pioneers, as their mascot suggests. We, of course, are here to announce that you're listening to this event, which is brought to you by our partnership with Palm Beach County Sports Commission, Kaiser University, Turbo Sports Group, the NAIA, and Stretch Internet, the NAIA official video streaming provider for these games. It's a great opportunity for both sides to beat each other and go through into the semifinals. Jonathan North is with me this very evening. Jonathan, what do you make of this matchup?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, a couple of things. You'll hear us talk a lot about right now the condition of the pitch. I'm sure a lot of these folks that are tuned in for this one was tuned into that last one as well and just saw that absolute downpour. You and I were down towards the media tent, and that pitch right now is very soggy, and I think that's going to come into play in this one. On the flip side of that, I thought Mid-American Nazarene, they're the at-large number 4 in this one, but I thought they had one of the more impressive performances in this championship so far in their first matchup. On the flip side, Mid-American Nazarene, they took on Vanguard, ended up winning that one 2-0 to go on to play Davenport. The thing to watch for Davenport, they had to go into penalty kicks yesterday at early against Campbellsville. That one was a long and grueling match for Davenport, and of course we know Davenport is trying to repeat as national champions, and we'll see if fatigue plays a factor with that Davenport side because of the fact they had to go into penalty kicks against Campbellsville yesterday.
Well, very interesting analysis of this game. Is the game between the two sides that have a lot in common, as I said. But what now is important is whether they will be able to challenge each other in the air, on the ground. It's the battleship between the Pioneers and Panthers. And we are so happy to be in here, so honored to be at this remarkable game of football. Let's take a look at the starting lineups very quickly. We'll start with Mid-American Nazarene University. Juan Pablo Riesco in goals. Franzlin Zaffirini. Zaffirin is one of the defenders. Stefan Felipe. Cameron Wallace. Eduardo Haringer. Eddie Morales. Lucas Machado. Matias Cabello, Bryce McClanahan, Alvaro Beltran, Jonathan Taylor, all start for the Mid-American Nazarene University, the Pioneers, and we'll see how good of a football they play this very afternoon. As for the Davenport University, Aaron Orban in goals. Jeppe Marquardsen is the defender. Then we go with Juan Nieves, Chad Gordon, Manny Gorth, TJ Ifaturotti, Cam Kavanagh, Jake Love, Kevin Lacroix, Craig McBride, and Carson Brinks. All start for Davenport.
Yeah, and Davenport, you mentioned the keeper there, Aaron Orban, and he pretty much single-handedly, with a huge save in penalties back-to-back, kept Davenport alive in this championship when they had that shootout against Campbellsville. He made 2 big saves back-to-back when Davenport was behind 1 in the penalties to bring them back. So it's going to be a hard time for Mid-America to score, but at the same time, Mid-America just dominated Vanguard yesterday, so they're fresh off a very dominated performance. Meanwhile, where Davenport struggled a little in that second round. So I'm anxious to see how this plays out between these two sides.
So moments of concentration, moments of contemplation, and we're ready to go here. Pioneers versus Panthers. And we are live here, of course, with my commentator, my co-commentator, and a remarkable man, Jonathan North.
Yeah, I had a good time calling these matches with you today. It's been a pleasure. I think you touched on that. It's an honor to get to call soccer at this level for you and I both. I think.
So 2 players in the middle. The Pioneers will start this one. Eddie Morales. It's very interesting uniforms, very unusual. Morales up front there, great defending there from Davenport. And this is the Gorth. This is Gore. Oh, there's much of offensive work there. It was Ifaturoti who was very active on the defender, Alvaro Beltran, and the Chilean international needed help from the referee in that particular instance.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Gore. He is a very physical player. He's very pacey down this left side. And Efaturati is one of the more dynamic players that we will see in this entire championship. He has 20 goals coming into this one. If he gets it and faces up, look out if he gets in space.
Efaturati, as you can see, very fast player. But we'll see what Pioneers have to offer here. Very beautiful work there between Lucas Machado there and Morales, but what a mistake made. Slippery conditions, and Faturati takes the full advantage of the situation. Cabello had the ball there. There's a second attempt. Morales up front. He will be the first on the ball, but will he be able to conduct something here? This is Cabello. Very good work on the ball. Cabello on the left-hand side will have to cross it. He crosses it into the area, and that was the header from Cameron Wallace. And there was nobody, absolutely nobody to blame for that poor header.
Yeah, Wallace, the forward out of Kansas City, Missouri, he was a problem all match long for Vanguard, and looks like he's continuing where he left off. At least a heavy target in the box, even if that header did go awry for him.
Pioneers on the offensive once again. This is interesting. Machado. This is Morales. A sliding tackle there. Second attempt, possibility to do something here. This is Morales, and we'll go for the corner. But as you can see here, that was a goal kick actually. I apologize for that. And it seemed like it would go for the corner there.
Yeah, and what you'll see from Mid-America is they're very impressive in their attacking third. They're patient. They don't look to play directly. They'll play a lot of short possessions. They'll link a lot of passes together, and then they'll try to strike. And that was where they were successful yesterday against Vanguard. And they can beat you in a lot of ways. That's why I'm interested to see how Davenport reacts. And you can see the pitch starting to take effect on some of these players. A lot of players slipping, unable to get their footing.
It was Jake Love. It was quite a foul there. I say he's Beltran again on the ground. So referee will have a private word with Infaturotti, striker.
Yeah, that's twice that he and Beltran kind of got mixed up on the attack, and I don't know if it's the case where Efaturati's trying to say, okay, you're not going to mark me this physically, and maybe he's got a little physical back, but that's just a chess match between those two players there. Very strong, high-strung competitors.
But they will have to save this energy for the future, because we still have more than 85 minutes to play in this game.
Yeah, you'll see Mid-America now. They'll play it short. They'll try to string a couple of passes together. But that being said, I don't know if any team here has the three up top that this Davenport team can bring. And Gore to the near side, Efaturati in the middle, and then Love over on the far side. That is a dangerous trio.
Jonathan Taylor that. on the far side of the pitch. Will try to defend against Infaterati, while Jack Love there will be able to get another throw in, and very important one. And he'll find Cam Kavanagh. In the area goes Infaterati. The keeper didn't expect it, but it didn't really go well for the Panthers, who were on the prowl once again. Very interesting game so far, but it's a goal kick. Orban will be the one to do the business there. He's just standing there and watching the whole situation unfolding, and his partner Juan Pablo Riesco, the vis-a-vis, really is doing a hard job there as his team attacks. Panthers now try to defend. They will try to maintain the ball as well. They're striving for it. And Kavanagh there in the collision with number 14, Cabela. Quickly play here.
And I'll say early, a much more methodical, I guess, pace for both of these teams, as it's more of a, it's not a direct approach like we saw in the last two matches, I think, earlier in the day. These two teams are much more evenly matched, and they're not going to take as many chances, I don't think, as the other two teams that we saw earlier.
That's very interesting now. Cross into the area. There are a few players to arrive. Pioneers are on the mission right now. Love and Kavanagh try to prevent Pioneers to continue delivering the ball into the area. Yet another delivery it is. Great opportunity now. Shot from the long range. Nothing more than the keeper's save. And for this instance, it's just the way it is at the moment. Pioneers attack, attack, and attack. They have good chances. But every time, the likes of Infaterati make their job very, very difficult.
And Infaterati also helps with the defense that, Davenport brings, is they can really keep it. Infaterati, he's seeing him cross over the middle of the pitch now, but he rarely gets involved in the defense unless he really has to.
Pioneers are on the run once again. It was Zephyrin still on the ball, and this will be it for now. The ball will belong to Mid-America Nazarene University. So, throw in. There's some pause in the procedure. Not the longest of balls, really, but the corner is looming, and this will be yet another great opportunity there for Pioneers to pioneer a first goal, really.
Yeah, for Nazarene, this has been big. They'll try to go with the short corner, but they got so many set pieces yesterday against Vanguard and was unable to take advantage of it. Can't have that against Davenport here today. You have got to bury one of these. That time they go short, though.
Oh, it's a great opportunity there, but they may be found out right now. They have to be careful and defend very well. It's a good work there from Stefan Felipe. Here goes for the keeper, and keeper will have the ball, and he will be happy with it for the time being. Orban, forward it goes. Infaterati there. Jake Love as well.
Yeah, those
Haringer.
white kits of Davenport, they're not going to stay that pristine white much longer in this one. By the looks of it, a lot of bodies going to be hitting the ground, and there's a nice ball fed into Infaterati.
Infaterati has the opportunity there to extend the back four, try to look for the gaps, and he's doing that very, very well at the moment, causing real disarray in the Pioneers penalty box. But right now, that's just another build-up, another opportunity. Or maybe it is Pioneers who will be counter-attacking. We will see right now. Great defensive work from Panthers. But it's a counter-attack from the long range. He shoots, and nobody will ever understand why he would do that. It's Matias Cabello, and at the moment, it seems to me that he overreacted and exaggerated his abilities.
Maybe thought he was either thought he was a little closer than he was, or just trying to make the keeper maybe come off his line and fumble it away and then follow it on the rebound. Regardless, yeah, not the greatest of shots there for Mid-America. They can create better shots than that.
Well, you could have been patient, could have done more. Didn't do that. It will go in the history books as the miss of the game. It's a great opportunity now. This is Zephyrin. Back it goes. Beltran will have a chance there. He'll fancy some of his partners there up front. Partners in crime, really. I will go for the throw-in to the happy delight of Davenport University. This is going to be the throw-in. Carson Brinks. And at the moment, it seems to me that it's a very, very tight game where two sides will have to decide what's the priority. You see Fatturati right now isolated. This is the opportunity. Pioneers are on the move. Denied. It's Love there. Was attacked by Zephyrin there. Very cleanly, though. Crossing to the area. Arrival from a number 9, Morales. But nobody to respond to that. Yet another shot that, if you look at that game, Wallace very active. Yet another one. Absolutely unbelievable.
Mid-America getting all the shots they want right now off of this Davenport University backline and defense. And, that's what they do. They get quality shots, and they've had trouble making them count. And they got a ton, like I said, a ton of corners, a ton of set pieces yesterday and couldn't bang one in. But the last couple of opportunities for them has been spectacular. Got to like what you've got going forward.
Orban. There's a bulk of players waiting. And yet again, Wallace. Morales has the chance. Across the area it goes. The keeper clutches the ball. It took a little bit of a deflection from the defender's foot. And it was it for now.
Still a chance here, though.
Chance after chance after chance. Davenport, the last year's NAIA champions. They're defending the title this time around. This ground was known to them as the ground of triumph and victory after the last year's remarkable performance. But maybe this year things will slightly change.
Yeah, it's so hard to repeat. You have to go all the way back to the 1999 through 2001 before you even had a repeat champion. That was Lindsey Wilson. So it's been that long, since anybody's been able to string together such a dominant run. And that just goes to show you, as we've talked about all day, and I'm sure the same people aren't tuned in earlier that are tuned in now, but we've talked about it many times of how good this league really is at this level.
It's great level, great league. This is Jake Love with fantastic ball forward for his compatriot Juan Nieves, but nothing really came out of it.
Love has 13 assists on the season. He loves to distribute that ball, and that's what he does best.
That's the foul. And the next, of course, is the verbal interchange between the two. It's referee versus the player, and referee always wins.
Yeah, again, we've discussed that as well. And no sense in unless you're just trying to get a call for later. Official is not going to change his mind on a call he's already made.
Brinks. Kavanagh. Infaturati still there, but a great defensive work from Zephyrin. Infaturati, you could see the fire in his eyes when the ball was in Davenport's possession, but seems way too isolated.
Yeah, it doesn't really, you're right, kind of stands, a lot of standing around, lost without the ball, I dare to say.
We'll see how this one will improve. Of course, right now they are going to be defending. The Pioneers have the ball and they have the upper hand at the moment, statistically speaking. It's just snippets of aerial battle, really. It was eager fight between the two. Manny Gore is the one. And Infaturati, of course, is constantly pressing, constantly doing work, and they defend so deep, which means and underlines the gravity of the opponent they're facing today.
Yeah, and now you can really see, I think, this is kind of a shift, too, for Chris Hughes and Davenport, as they weren't dropping back this far at first, but now Infaturati, he won a ball, and he's going to get called for the foul there. Davenport fans not going to be happy about that one.
Well, not happy, but as you can see, and even the replay could show us there is the substantial reason to call that a foul, and it will be the free kick to the Davenport. Right now, of course, the most important thing for both of these sides is to keep calm. We don't want the repeating of the previous game, where one of the players had to be sent off and sort of a restrained, really.
You can see the replay coming up there
they're
for you.
Facing today.
Yeah, and now you can really see. I think this is kind of a shift too for Chris Hughes and Davenport, as they weren't dropping back this far at first, but now Infaturati, he won a ball. And I don't know, that is very close. Davenport fans not going to be happy about that on the replay. Well, looks like that Mid-America player may have took a little bit of a dive there on the replay.
Well, they watch likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi diving, and naturally they take it into the account and emulate that behavior. That's Bandura's theory, by the way, Albert Bandura. But let's continue here. It's the opportunity. Kavanagh, ball into the area. Fumbled, and it doesn't go in. Absolutely unbelievable. You cannot believe it. We'll definitely have to take a look of that replay, but Infaturati, he thought he had it. This is Gore. Across the area it goes. Great opportunity there, and he just ballooned it. Yes, the opportunity. Kavanagh, ball into the area. In between the legs. Fumble!
Wow.
And it doesn't go in. Absolutely unbelievable. You cannot believe it. Well, from number 21, Jonathan Taylor.
That's the kind of mistake that you usually don't get away with at this level of play. And right now, Mid-America should be thanking their lucky stars that they didn't give up a goal there.
What a great disappointment it would be, because they are, so far, the better side. So, opportunity there. There's a great defending from Brinks. Ball, Zephyrin. Oh, this is the opportunity now. This is Wallace. Wallace has the ball. Will go for the corner.
Good answer there for Mid-America. They, nearly give up a goal on the other end, and that's kind of been their MO as well. They have done that several times, almost give up a goal on one end and come down and nearly score on the other side, and that's just a result of a mature side.
This is yet another corner. Zephyrin will try from the long range, denied and blocked. And Infaturati will run, but he has a very good rival there. Great defending there from number 3, Stefan Felipe. And he had just to clear the ball.
Thought that ball was going to come up here in the press box.
McBride. Marquardson there with assisting in number 8, Cam Kavanagh, advising him what to do on the pitch. At the moment, they seem like they know what they're doing. Oh, this is great. Infaturati. Great opportunity. 1-on-1 with Zaffarine. Infaturati merges into the middle. Denied. And who was on the defensive there? This is Beltran with a very strong defensive work.
Yeah, Beltran is just shadowing Infaturati no matter where he goes. Beltran is not far behind in this one, and a great defensive effort there to deny Infaturati because he hasn't been denied much this season.
Very active there, the right-hand side for the Pioneers. That Wallace, Zaffarine, and Cabello Corporation is very, very effective. This is Stefan Felipe, and the ball will belong to Davenport once again.
Yeah, so far I feel like this match has lived up to the hype coming in here, as we knew these were going to be two very good sides. It's a shame one of these two have to go home because I feel like both of them have the makeup of a national championship team.
Was very good work on the ball at the moment. Morales there. Scabello has the ball. Retrieved it perfectly there. Very awkward defending from Davenport. And they had to foul there. Ball will belong, though, to Davenport's goalkeeper.
And you can just look at how crisp those passes are for Mid-America. It's something that we definitely haven't seen here today. I know Rio probably fits that fold of being able to link together so many passes, but not many teams move it around as well as Mid-America in this championship.
They're doing great at the moment, but will they have courage here to score? Oh, that's a mistake. It may cost them. Love! And it was almost perfect, but great block there from Pioneer's defenders. That will be the throw-in.
Yeah, Love is wondering why he didn't earn his side a penalty kick there, but it looked clean for the most part, but Love just, it didn't fall to his foot quick enough.
Craig McBride. Marquardson. Combination and work between Brinks and Gore there. Denied quickly. This is the opportunity now. Taylor intercepted by Kavanagh. Kavanagh again. Back to McBride. This is Infaturati. There are a few options available there. LaCroix. McBride. Marquardson. They try to keep the possession, but they may be found out now. There's still the loose ball, and those accidental balls may prove to be a very, very difficult task for both sides.
Yeah, and we've kind of seen that so far, and that's what's led to a couple of chances both of these sides have had on either end. And interesting how this Davenport, top three, they shift and they move. If it's Arati, will move from one side to the other. A while ago, playing out more as a winger, and now kind of rotating back to the middle. So interesting to see how Davenport's doing that.
It's great cross into the area. There are players arriving. Neves was denied, but there is some support there from Gordon. Back to McBride. Kavanagh. Mark Guartson. Kavanagh. LaCroix there as well. This would be grade 1 in Fatturati. Always behind, always lurking. Very intricate player.
He understands angles well. He understands, what angle he needs to take to beat his man to the ball with his pace, and he's so good at that. You see a lot of speedy players. They'll lull you to sleep thinking, okay, I've got this on him, and then all of a sudden they'll turn it on, and in a snap of a finger, they're gone the other way, and that's something he does really well.
That's in Fatturati, and, there are a lot of players that we've seen today that displayed relative similarities with Fatturati, but there's something about this player, you're never comfortable with him. But we'll see how this one progresses. The throw in. It's Felipe on Taylor, Beltran. There is still time. McCallahan. It's a good opportunity there. Once again, very well done. Haringer. This is Haringer on the left-hand side. It was brought down there as the referee points to the exact spot where the offense was committed. And there will be the free kick and the opportunity for Pioneers to pioneer themselves up front.
Mid-America very dangerous on these set pieces. They're very good at winning corners and drawing fouls near the box, and let's see what they can do with it here.
It's a free kick.
Keep an eye on McClanahan straight away here. They sometimes like to go short to him, and then he'll be faced up straight away in the middle of the park.
There's danger there. Morales is in the area. McClanahan and Taylor as well. Those are two. Those are very good players, and they're lurking in and outside, just outside of the opponent's penalty box. A very difficult situation for Davenport. That will have to defend well here. That's a very good pass in. That was sort of a training ground practice, but mistake was made. This is Love and McCallahan. This is the opportunity, but there was nobody up front, but picked up from Wallace. Across it goes, almost in. Unbelievable. The still ball is I could not believe it. I'm speechless, absolutely speechless. He put it across the area. There was very, very poor defending from Davenport, but there was nobody, absolutely nobody from the Pioneers to respond to the challenge and to be on the receiving end. One thing is to deliver, another is to receive. And this is not a good communication.
Still amazed that didn't somehow roll across that line with how loose that ball was inside there.
This is
amazing how Mid-America, you can see how close it was here. As we'll keep an eye on it down the right side there, and you'll see the cross come in.
Picked up from Wallace. Across it goes, almost in. Unbelievable.
No clue.
The still ball is will be one of those unexplainable things of the game. And but still, Pioneers attack hard. They try to take over the initiative. They felt the smell of blood. Across it goes once again. Pioneers here. Felipe, very good ball forward from Felipe. Goalkeeper was under threat there, but decided to be very patient. Nothing happened. It's counter-attack. This is Love. Across the area in Fatturati. No offside, but you never know. The referee never even bothered to raise the flag. But in Fatturati knew right. He was in the offside.
Yeah, I think Mid-America was more worried about the offside than actually getting back and defending there. Fatturati, he kind of held up and allowed those red kits to get back.
It's McCallahan. Left-hand side is right now preoccupied with likes of Mendes. It's a very good opportunity. Morales there.
how patient is this Mid-America team?
Oh, this is perfect. Those balls from Felipe are very, very dangerous. It's just that to receive that ball on the receiving end, there should be someone like Peter Crouch. 6'7" foot tall guy, you know. Very, very tall and very supreme on the second floor. There's an opportunity, the far side of the pitch. Neves there, still in the ball, still in the game. Kevin Lacroix. Lacroix there lost the possession once again, and this will be the counter attack, and it will be conducted very quickly. Machado there does what he knows best. There will be substitutions made, first substitutions of the game, and with 14 minutes remaining in here, and it's substitution time. Davenport made a substitution. Jordan van Oostenbrugge. And the Dutch international. He will be the one to be substituted there. He is the substitute actually. And number 19 as well, Alex Mendes, who is has come on for Davenport. Very new, very renewed team here. Gore had to come off and rest a little bit. He will be back. We will see him again.
For sure. He's a very important player. So this rest that he's getting over there is going to come and pay dividends down the stretch.
That's the opportunity. Wallace across the area he goes. Should have shot it himself, I suppose, but very, very selfless. And that selfless pass could have been their best chance to win this game. At least to score.
You know, hindsight 2020, easy to say, should have shot that one, and he had a lot of space too, but I mean, just a little less on that ball, and that's finished in the back of the net. But Mid-American Nazarene, very, very impressive offensively. How crisp have these passes been? They've been right on point, and you see why I said that this team is a lot of trouble. The way they play, you know, they pass it around. They group up and they pass it around to each other and link up with passes like they're on the training pitch.
Haringer there with the corner, and we will see yet another combination from Nazarene University. Oh, saved it perfectly. He wasn't bothered really. He knew where the ball was going, but at the end of the day, he could have conceded.
Now, Orban is going to continue to get tested here, but he is something special there in goal.
This is Fatturati, and well, I should say that this is the most desperate action from the goalkeeper I've seen for a while. He realized that there was no help from his teammates, and he went himself and did a great job. Juan Pablo Riesco.
Yeah, Riesco really having to come off his line there, and you know, that's just good awareness. You see Fatturati, if he gets and faces up, a lot of center backs aren't comfortable with facing him one-on-one like that, so good opportunity to come out and try to clear that one away. But you know, we talk about these two keepers, and you know, Orban is 6'6" there between the pipes, one of the bigger keepers that we've got actually in this championship.
That was ball out. Pioneers may not agree, but the linesman put it already. The referee will point to the exact spot where the offense was, where the ball left the pitch. Kavanagh there with great interpassing work, but they were quickly denied. There's still opportunity there. So lots of work going on, lots of anticipation here. Forward it goes once again. Infaturati on the right-hand side. Alone there against Taylor. The ball will be received. It's a great opportunity now. Have to pass. Have to do some work. It was the
foul going to be called there.
Foul there.
Either a handball or a foul. Not sure which they ended up calling, but it did look like a handball happened there.
Overzealous defending that, and it will be punished. One, Austin Brugge was the most active in that play.
Keep an eye on Mendes as well. He had a goal yesterday against Campbellsville there for Davenport.
Davenport are starting getting their confidence back. We'll see how this one will develop. It's the ball forward. Van Osten Brugge. There's nothing there. There will be the free kick. And a great opportunity, if not the best of opportunities, for Davenport in this game, with 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes remaining in this half.
And it looks like Mendes is going to take it, and just got done saying his name. He is a dangerous boot, and he will, once this wall is backed up where it needs to be, he definitely has the ability to shoot it over that wall.
Alex,
this is in his range.
Alex Mendes. There's nobody disputing his role in this one. He will be striking it in goal, right towards the goals. It will be the free kick attempt, and in all likelihood, there will be no crosses, just a shot. Here he goes from the long range. The wall stopped it, suppressed all the power, all the ambition from that shot.
Yeah, did not get anything underneath that one. Enough to lift that one over top the wall. Definitely had the power, but just didn't have the lift.
It's a possibility to quickly counterattack here. Bankston there. This is good. Machado. And it was intercepted quickly there. There are a couple of players ready to respond to that call. Infaturati and Van Osten Brugge. That was a great pass there, but there's nobody again to help out and respond.
Your Infaturati, got to love the effort, though, by Ostenbrugge to try and feed you that ball, laying out to try to pass you that ball. It's a good teammate.
Jack Love there. Just putted the ball out. It's the great opportunity for both of these sides to reflect on this first half. There will be actually plenty of time to do so. We will have just in few minutes, in 7 minutes, we'll have the interval that will provide them with some time about it. Right now, what's important for them is to keep hopeful. Both sides are still pretty much in this game. 0-0 is the score.
And it's been a beautiful one so far. I mean, this has been one of the most, I think, the most aesthetically pleasing games that we've seen so far in this championship. Two just high-level teams going at it. And, we haven't seen much like we have in the previous matches where it's a lot of play in the midfield. This one has been to one end and the other, the whole entire match.
Will be the throw-in. Will be opportunity for Mid-American Nazarene University to get something out of this throw-in. It's Abreu. Forward it goes. There's nobody, absolutely nobody to respond to that, but great try nevertheless. Abreu as well, very good work, Felipe Abreu, Brazilian international. We can see a heavy impact of Brazilian football on the NAIA. This is not the first team that has abundance of Brazilian players.
Obviously, Brazilian players, they come in with the with MO of how skillful they are, and at any level. And, you know, that's an elite country for the sport of soccer.
It's Henrik Bengtsson there, trying to attack. Perfect there from no other Hanjak, Tanner Hanjak. And I don't know what happened there, really. It was a great opportunity. And Fatturati right now will try to punish on the counter-attack. He does exactly that. There is the opportunity. Love! Lucky. How lucky are they?
On both ends. I mean, it should have been a goal from Mid-America down on one end, and then the counterattack on the other end nearly led to a goal, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. These two sides are so evenly matched. I mean, it's counterattack after counterattack. You've got to love
great opportunity. And
like
Fatturati right now will try to punish on the counterattack. He does exactly that. There is the opportunity.
Love, and he had a clear shot at it.
How lucky are they?
It would like to maybe see him cross that.
Very good opportunities for both sides. Such a yo-yo game, really. It's like in that song, everything you can do, I can do better, you know?
That's the way it's been. Just two really good sides. Been looking forward to this one since since Davenport advanced.
This is the opportunity. This is the chance. Haringer alone in the middle. Too many players surrounded him. Not over yet. Still the opportunity. It's long range, and what a save.
Yeah, players are going to start going down in the box, and it's going to be tough for the official to really differentiate an actual foul or someone slipping up on the grass, as you saw there, because obviously Mid-America is going to say, hey, you know, we got fouled. We should have that penalty in the box. We're on the flip side, probably just lost his footing because that grass is so slippery and muddy now due to the conditions.
McClanahan there. This would be a great opportunity. Into the area it goes from Wallace. And will there be anyone to respond to that challenge? Once again, Felipe just try to contain the ball. They have great opportunities. In fact, Rossi, look at this run. He's going to pressure. He's keen on it until the last second. And then you could see how important that clearance from the goalkeeper was.
Yeah, and that's where communication between your back and your keeper comes into play, because right there, one mistake, if Tarati puts that one and plants it right in the back of the net.
Van Ostenberger. Brinks. This is the goal scorer of the last game, Mendes. Was intercepted quickly, and this is the opportunity. Hanjak, Tanner Hanjak. Still there. Kavanagh has the ball, has the opportunity. It goes forward. Mendes has the ball. We'll try to strike it, I suppose. It will go for the throw-in. Jake Love. In the area, and Fatturati there. Still there. Tries to possess the ball. This is Love. The ball is cleared. McBride with great defending. This is Lacroix. With a little bit more than 1 minute remaining in this half. Score here is still 0-0. This is McBride. This is Fatturati. Mark Guardzin. Forward it goes. Felipe tries to deny and repel all the invaders. This is the last offensive work. This is Hanjak. Great opportunity there for now. It's Felipe from the long range, and there was quite a misunderstanding there. It's just a goal kick. Well, number 11 there, Fatturati, is always lurking just behind those defenders. They have to be very, very careful. Lucas Machado, though, another number 11, created really good chances for the Pioneers. You can hear the countdown right now. Will be it for now. From the long range, and Fatturati there was not able to respond to that, but Van Osterbrugge did his best. It will be it for now. 15 minutes to go. And we will be back in business. You are watching live coverage of the NAIA Men's Soccer National Championship from Delray Beach, Florida, brought to you by the NAIA and Stretch Internet. We'll see you just in 15 minutes. Go put the kettle on. Have some tea. Nazarene University have had better chances in this game.
Yeah, and you saw flashes from Davenport. We've seen a couple of chances for them, and obviously they have the most dynamic maybe trio on the pitch in all of this championship. But at the same time, Mid-America, they'll just short pass you to death, and that's kind of what it's been. They'll short pass, short pass, short pass, and then all of a sudden they're at the top of the box looking for a shot, or they've won a corner. So we'll see if there's more of the same. But both of these teams just gridlocked here with zeros on the scoreboard.
Well, they will have to come up with some new ideas, some new innovations, really, and they, of course, relied that coaches would help them out and instructed them for this second half. Very important game, not an easy game. This is for the first time today that we have to witness the second half with a score line of 0-0, but it may change very, very quickly at this level of the competition. And Fattirotti there, very active, very aggressive as well. This is Love. The ball will belong to Davenport once again.
Yeah, and Love just going to leave that throw in so he can become a little bit more involved off of the throw in here.
So, the usual tactic. They try to find the open channel there, just a slip and very unfortunate one. But Love is still there and very, very active up front. This is McBride. So twist and turns there from LaCroix. It will be the foul, and it will be the opportunity for Davenport. And Fattirotti is approaching the ball. Will be the one to quickly play it. McBride. Long ball forward there. McBride is already considerate enough in defense. He knows what Nazarene University can do. So he's very, very cautious there. Meanwhile, Davenport is in ascendance. And it's very, very interesting. This is McBride again. They'll have to retake this one.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if in those halftime locker rooms, if the coaches are really, you know, trying to make adjustments at this point, because I thought both teams played really well and at a very high level in that first half. So, you know, I don't know how many adjustments I would have actually made in that locker room, especially for Mid-America here.
Mid-America, Nazarene University. Very, very close to scoring a goal. But in the first half, yeah. But in the second half, we can see that Davenport taking up the initiative, and it's very dangerous right now. Nazarene will have to be very, very careful. This is Gore there, quickly intercepted by Zephyrin. And Fattirotti. And Fattirotti keeps the ball in the game, very fast, very agile player. It was intercepted quickly. Once again, great defensive work from every single one of them. Take a look at that. The ball ends up with Pioneers. It's a foul, I suppose.
I guess not.
Nothing from the referee. And the referee used to referee in the Sunday League football. Of course, for him, this kind of tackles, only flowers. So this is the opportunity now on the left-hand side. They are approaching forward there. Machado. So bounced off the defenders. And in Fattirotti, this is what I was talking about. The weather did its job. Very, very unfortunate there.
Yeah, it talked about how this was going to be a factor, how the pitch was going to come into play, and that's a good example.
This is Gore. And keeper is very, very happy to calm the situation down and maybe crush that momentum that almost made them concede that goal. Forward it goes once again. Great defensive work there from Bernarda, who came on just now for the second half. Ooh. Oh, it's yet another unfortunate slip there.
I'm telling you, that center referee, he is not impressed by anything right now, foul-wise. He is really letting them play, and you know, that wasn't so much as a dive, in my opinion, than it was a foul. But regardless, you know, this is it's a big boys game, and that's what the official is letting them play right now. You don't want to interrupt the flow of this one.
It's opportunity once again. It's foul, and Matias Cabello was the victim of this remarkable foul. Taylor now across the area to Beltran. Still hanging there. Mid-American Nazarene launching another offensive there. Kavanagh. Gore has the ball, moves forward. Love has the opportunity. Keeper has to leave his box. And he just escorted the ball away. It will be the goal kick.
Yeah, definitely good instincts there, because you have the angle on it as the keeper, so you can see it coming forward instead of from behind. So knew what he was doing there, but still Love made a really good run to try to make the most out of it down that left side.
Yet another great opportunity for Davenport. Aerial battle. Forward it goes. It's Bernard here. Very interesting now. This is Haringer. Back to the goalkeeper. And goalkeeper clutches the ball. Orban. It's Lacroix. Bernarda. Back into the defensive line. Quickly headed out. On the second attempt to pick up there. McCallaghan. It's a really good opportunity now. Passing the ball with such conviction.
And that's what impresses me, is their ability to string and link passes together. I mean, it's just really impressive. They go very short with short passes, and then they'll look long just like that.
Machado there. Great opportunity. It should be a cross. Into the area it goes. Opportunity there. Long range from McCallaghan. But great connection there between Wallace and number 9, Eddie Morales. They're doing a very good job there.
And not only that, but the patience of Mid-America really impresses me. The way, you know, they hold up. They may have something at the top of the box, but they're not afraid to pass that ball back out and work for a better shot. And you got to appreciate that.
This is Love. Yet another opportunity. The ball is out of bounds and landed somewhere near my car, parked just behind this wonderful complex.
Look out. I rode here with our producer, Cody, so it can go ahead and hit that car.
It will be very interesting now. Good opportunity once again. Very good work there, and it will go for yet another throw-in. You can see the activity on the left-hand side, and it's all due to the efforts of Machado. That's the throw-in. Eddie Morales will conduct this one. There's also support there from Haringer. This is the opportunity to counter-attack. They're going to do it quickly. Oh, this is good. And Fatturati, Gore, last-ditch challenge. And how good of it was it? Denied and blocked. Acted better than the goalkeeper did. And those circumstances, Stefane Felipe. It's not over yet, though. Second line of offensive. This is very important now. Austin Brugge. Back to McBride. There's quite an opportunity there. Just release the ball there, really. Tries to keep it. Eddie Morales, very talented and skillful player there.
Just look at how muddy it is as the camera pans out at that NAIA logo in the middle of the pitch. It is sloppy out there, but I'm telling you, the play that we've seen so far between these two sides, it hasn't been sloppy. They've been crisp.
It hasn't been sloppy at all. This is the opportunity once again. And yet another. They are looking for likes of Machado on that left-hand side. Machado, very skillful, as I pointed it out earlier. And brings some really good results when it comes to the offensive work. It's going to be Stefane Felipe. Great opportunity. Machado on the left-hand side. Tries to cross it around. It will go for the corner. It will be the opportunity for Mid-America Nazarene University once again. Haringer might be able to take it. 33 minutes remaining in this game. Quickly played. This is Felipe. Out and goes. And Fatturati. Nobody wants to let him have the ball. We'll go for yet another throw in. It will be Haringer. So, a lot of battle there. It will be a goal kick now. And the opportunity will arrive again at some point in the future, in the near future, I suppose. But so far, this is Gore right now, shielding the ball with his posture. And this is great. Love on the left-hand side. In Fatturati arriving. There is also opportunity there as Kavanagh is approaching. There's too many players. Beltran is right in there. Long range. We haven't seen a long range shot for a while. But the truth is that we haven't seen a goal resulting from one.
Yeah, and it's just a testament to how patient these two teams are. It's a testament of how crisp they are in the attacking third. They love to string those passes together and look for the best shot possible. Rarely do you see a frustration shot. We did there from Love, but he also has the leg to shoot one from distance. You know, I don't mind a couple outside the box. You don't score a lot of them from out there on a shot, but, you know, you don't mind it every now and then.
It's yet another opportunity there. This is Zephyrin. Cabello. Machado on the left-hand side. Merged into the middle now. This is Cabello once again. Great defending from number 23 on the Davenport side, Mark Quartson. And he's on the ground at the moment in some pain. He will be able to continue. It was an accident, nothing more than that.
Looks like he's going to get up and be okay. A little slow to get up, though.
Yeah, Bernarda, I apologize for that. It was Bernarda on the ground, and I will be able to continue this game. Oh, this is a great pass there. Von Ostenbrugge. Once again, Taylor is shielding the ball. Felipe, forward it goes. This is Mark Watson there, but there's nobody, absolutely nobody to help him. And Mark Watson is the one to waste that opportunity now. What do you make of this game so far?
It's been everything and more. That's, you know, we kind of previewed. It's been very well played. It's been very clean despite the way the pitch has deteriorated in the last couple minutes. Is now an attacking chance on the other side.
As the opportunity arises, Machado once again. Some twists and turns. Very good football from Machado. Across the area he goes. There is Beltran. From the long range he shoots, but we don't know what was he thinking. Let's say that he tried to cross it.
Yeah, I don't know what the intended target was there on that long shot. But regardless, you know, you asked me my thoughts, and so far, in my honest and humble opinion, as every day I've been here, I think this has been the match of the tournament so far. I really do. The way it's been played, both teams at such a high level, and all kinds of attacking chances. It hasn't been like these teams haven't had their chances, because they haven't. That all molds together for a great match.
Taylor just defended well, and it will be throw in. It will be Van Ostenbrugge with the throw in. Love. This is Kavanagh. McCallaghan is shielding the ball. Oh, they got the ball. Mistake was made. Ooh. It was quite a collision between the two. This is the opportunity, and the opportunity arises there. This is Hunyak. Machado. It will be the free kick. It will be the opportunity to calm down and calm the nerves.
Things getting a little testy over there. Once again, that referee in the middle has not called anything in this entire match, and he's still, you know, he's just having to talk to him now. And, you know, he's probably saying what you and I have been saying, you know, guys, this has been a wonderful match. Let's not ruin it with any extracurricular activity.
None of that. It will be the free kick and the opportunity. Cabello is there. And Haringer as well. They will be sending the ball forward after the referee has a conversation with them. Referee is very nice, as you can see. But things may change very quickly should such behavior continue. Haringer in the middle it goes, and was quite a risk there actually for the goalkeeper. It looked like he stepped into the goal.
I was about to say, you know, from initially looking at that, looked like he was standing in his own goal there for a second. So very dangerous, but a good shot from distance there off the free kick.
Yet another fantastic opportunity there on the left-hand side for Infaturati. It's the long ball forward. Machado has the opportunity to work the ball. This is Van Ostenbrugge. They lost the ball now, and this is the opportunity. Cabello has to strike now. Strikes it, save! And what a magnificent save it is. And Orban saves the day for Davenport University.
I know height is not everything between the pipes, but height was everything there. Because had he been a little bit shorter, had he not been able to get that wingspan up around that crossbar, that would have been a goal.
I have no doubt about that. It looked like it was heading right in there. And then in the last second, the goalkeeper puts it away. It will be the corner possibility for Mid-American Nazarene University. Long ball there, and way too long.
Yeah, too much on that one, and couldn't get the magic going twice. But let me tell you, Orban has been outstanding in this championship. We've talked a lot about elite keepers. We've talked a lot of good saves, but I don't think anybody has been quite spectacular as he has, as you see a close-up and personal there of Orban. Been the keeper of the tournament so far.
Orban did his job and saved the day. and the headlines tomorrow in tomorrow's papers will be talking about Orban the Savior. If, of course, they win this game. There's still time, 25 minutes on the clock. Bernarda just lingered on the ball. You could see that hesitation, and
not sure if he was waiting on support there or what, but you're right. Just a split second to think about it.
Infatturati, a very good walk with the ball, but very good shielding of the ball by Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor just holding a little wider frame than Infatturati, and Infatturati knew he was kind of beaten there by the wider body.
There's still time. There's still opportunities there. Davenport University have all the aces, but what they don't have is the time. The time is not on their side, especially right now. What we see is Mid-American Nazarene constantly pressing, constantly challenging on Davenport's defense.
Yeah, Mid-America kind of been the aggressor up until this point, but it was kind of like yesterday against that Vanguard side. They had trouble finishing. I said that about Rio earlier, but the same rings true here for this side, as they have trouble. They get all the opportunities in the world with their short passes, and they're so crisp, but once it comes down to finishing and doing the job, it's been tough for Mid-America to finish, and we'll see if that comes back to bite them here against Davenport, because against a side like Davenport, the number 2 team in this, you have got to finish opportunities if you want to go home with a victory.
What's the possibility there for Davenport to retain the ball and see the possible options up front? There is, of course, Infatturati lurking alongside Jake Love, who's been the most active player and most dangerous one so far. It's headed out again. It will be the throw-in. It will be the Dutchman, Jordan van Ostenbrugge. Forward it goes. This is Jeppe Markwartsen, the Danish international. They still have the ball. Still have the initiative there. This is Love. Kavanagh. Love has the ball. Across the area it goes. And there's nobody, absolutely nobody to help him out. Alex Mendes there, hopeless. It will belong to the goalkeeper. It will belong to the goal kick.
Yeah, very interesting here. You know, if I'm Davenport coach Chris Hughes, I'm at this point kind of maybe looking to sub a couple of my, aces out of there, like a Infatturati, maybe a Love. Let them get a little bit of a breather heading. I know Gore, I think he went out for a little break just in case this one goes into overtime. But, if I'm both of these coaches, I'd go into that tool chest a little.
This is Infatturati. This is the opportunity. Saved by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, you want him fresh if this one does go into extra time.
It seems to me it will go into the extra time if it continues like that. Great work from the goalkeeper, Riesco. And lots of agility, but many more agony for Infatturati because he cannot score. Had opportunities there. This is McCallaghan now. This is the chance. As you see, not many changes made throughout this game. A sign of a real stalemate. Maybe the changes should help somehow, but none of the coaches want to risk. This is Van Ostenbrugge there. And this will be the free kick for Mid-America Nazarene University.
Really feel like this half has kind of equaled itself out. I know Mid-America, I will give them the nod there in the first half, but I feel like Davenport has evened this out a little. They haven't had the chances that Mid-America has had, but possession-wise, I thought they made a couple of good runs, and It's just a matter of time. We'll see if either of these teams can crack the scoreboard. It's looking like a goal will win it here in the last 20 minutes and some change, but we said that last night, and it wasn't the case.
Honiuk there was brought down. So once again, Abreu there didn't want to risk, didn't want to go into that open altercation. Honiuk once again is on the ground. Taylor. This is Cabello. McCallahan. Back to Beltran. Oh, this is dangerous. He had to retake the ball. And with composure, he did so. This is Mendes.
And who else but Beltran?
Oh, this is opportunity. Beltran just puts the ball out. And Fatturati is lurking there, looking for the chance. McBride. So very good passing there, but again, Bernarda. Just something wrong there, really. And there will be substitutions made. It will be Osten Brugge. Van Osten Brugge, who's coming off the pitch, and Juan Nieves is back in business.
I know it's not commonplace, obviously, at this level because the budget is not endless, but the way that Beltran is played back there, and I'll let you call this one.
Fatturati, right now it goes. Second shot, second attempt. Oh, how close was that? And the ball avoided the post in the most dramatic of the circumstances, only a few centimeters away. Could have been a goal, only a miss.
But as I was saying, Fatturati and Beltran, they've played the type of match against one another where you trade kits at the end of it. And obviously that's not commonplace here at this level, but man, have they battled back there all match long. It has been so much fun to watch those two go at it. And Beltran right now is my man of the match the way he has defended Fatturati. He has saved several breakaway goals from the outstanding goal scorer.
This is Honiuk. Very unsuccessful up front, but who's successful, as you pointed out just a few seconds ago, is Beltran against Fatturati. If it wasn't for him, Fatturati would have scored at least twice in this game. And at this level, only one goal can mean a lot. McBride, forward it goes. There's nobody, absolutely nobody to pick this up. Taylor there came to the rescue. Kavanagh there. Very difficult game. This is Mendes. Back it goes. Lacroix. Kavanagh. Love on the right-hand side. Has the ball. Very good skill on the ball from Love. Fatturati against Beltran once again. Bernarda. Forward it goes once again. Bernarda with a throw in, but the referee will point to the exact location where the ball left the pitch. This is Mendes. Took two players away, and this is Fatturati there. How close was that? And goalkeeper once again came to the rescue. I should say that this is the fight, actually. Not between the midfields or defenses. This is the fight between the two goalkeepers who are absolutely amazing. If it wasn't for either of them, the score would be, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's cross on the way here.
Riasco, cross into the area. Once again, great opportunity for Davenport. Love in the middle, shoots, missed it by a whisker, but that was enough.
Love had some space there, and that's why I've called this the match of the championship so far, because it's been so aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's not really been sloppy. It's been played on either attacking third. There's not been much of anything in the midfield in this one, and that's the kind of match people want to watch.
We'll see how this one develops. Kavanagh there with a couple of players, really. Kavanagh is one of the most active players, but I should point out that Love there is a constant menace. Taylor. Forward it goes. Hunyuk. Oh, this is good. In Faturati. Great. Still on the ball. Very dangerous. He has the chance. He has the ball. It will go for yet another corner. And what a great individual skill there from Ifaturati.
You know, you talk about special players, and the longer matches go on, the more and more touches it seems those special players get. That's the same for Ifaturati right now.
Love. Crossing to the area. Header. Mendes. Once again, were denied rapidly and quickly there by Felipe, who puts the ball forward, and Hunyuk will be going all the way there. It will not be enough. There will be substitution made for Mid-America Nazarene University. And who's there on the touchline? It's Eduardo Haringer. After he had a short rest, he's back on the pitch very soon. It's a lot of aerial battle there. They still have time, both of them, but it's 13 minutes. Love. Across the area it goes. Love, very dangerous. Cross. Who's going to do that? Nobody is going to do that. Mendes was incapable. There were too many players around him. He couldn't do that. And you can see the desperation in the way he walks. But that was a great opportunity. And what a great pass from Love.
Yeah, it's something else we haven't really talked about here in the last few minutes is Davenport really taking control of this match. They're keeping it in their attacking third. This is the first chance that Mid-America has had in some time. Would be a good opportunity now that this Davenport team may be a little fatigued after trying to score the goal. They're pressing everyone forward, maybe steal one here.
Still have a chance. Cabello will be trying to conduct this free kick. There is the opportunity. A lot of players enter the area. Will be going for the header. So, Cabello. Forward it goes. Bounced and pounced out. And the referee suggested that there was a foul committed during the offensive procedures of the team. So we'll be all over now. Only a goal kick.
Yeah, all that just for a goal kick. Now 12 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here. And you got to wonder. We've kind of got the feeling that a goal's coming for Davenport, but will it come at the end of regulation? Or before the end of regulation is the question.
This ball is bounced back. Perfect opportunity now. This is Kavanagh, Bernarda, Mendes. Great defensive work. This is Kavanagh again. Love makes the run, but defended well there by Felipe.
Yeah, tried to slot it into him a little too far in there instead of letting him make his run to the ball.
We'll see whether they can cope with the pressure from Hanyuk. Hanyuk has a chance, had the chance there, was denied by the goalkeeper. Another series of attacks from the long range he shoots, and it could have been a great goal, but nothing there. We'll see how they go about this business now in the last 10 minutes of this game. And Haringer is coming on, and it is Cabello who is off the pitch now.
Yeah, and, you know, these subs that you bring on, just keep an eye out because they've got the fresh legs. We're really deep in the match now between these two great teams. And Davenport, you know, we've talked about it before. They're fresh off of a penalty shootout just yesterday. So you got to wonder, you know, they should be not as fresh as Mid-America is here, but they have been here in the latter parts of this match. It just goes to show how fit they are.
Let's see, the conditions, of course, as you know, can cause a real fatigue. It's very boggy out there, very muddy. It was hard. I expected the pitch a little bit earlier before this game started. It was hard to walk on it. This is Felipe. The ball is still at Nazarene's feet. Callahan there. Will be a triple substitution. And Proud is off the pitch. Then Tanner Hunyuk is off the pitch as well. And it's number 8, Abreu, who is off the pitch as well. So lots of them off the pitch. There's still time. Morales is back, obviously, as you see, and Machado is back as well.
Yeah, and you know, just got a feeling that one of these two sides, they can grab a late goal. You know, they both have the ability. They both had their chances.
We'll see. This is obviously a very good possibility for Mid-American Nazarene, for the Pioneers, to do something about it. It's a foul. And it's yet another fantastic chance for them, should they organize it and conduct it right. If they don't, well, there's only 8 minutes remaining in this game, and it's no likelihood we can go into the extra time and then penalties.
You've seen it all today, man. You've maybe possibly getting an overtime game. We've had 2 lightning delays.
I'm very excited about seeing goals scored in the regular time. Not much of an excitement of seeing the extra time, but extra time's always fun.
Yeah, flag has been up there offside for a while. Side ref just waiting to see, linesman just waiting to see what the play was going to play out, but does indeed have to blow his whistle.
It's Orban. There's been a rock, Riesco and Orban. There is a real matchup between these two. Orban all the way forward. Who will respond? Kavanagh. This is a good opportunity. Another bouncing the ball out. Kavanagh there. But this is the interception, and the interceptor move it quickly. Ball is still at Pioneers' feet. Well, very, very even game. There's nothing to add to it. I think both of them should go into the semifinals.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier. I think both of these sides have the ability to win a national championship, but you know that's not the way things play out in a championship setting like this.
This is Machado, through ball, intercepted quickly by Lacroix. Very quick, Zafir there. Very quick. Zephyrin. Second attempt forward. There's Machado. This is Zephyrin. Has to cross it into the area. He goes for the glory. He runs through it. There must be someone there. Ooh, for the long range! What a magnificent shot. Finally, we see that one. And you could see that cannon just struck it with all the power and all the confidence. Very skillful. Meet Felipe, number 3. Mid-American Nazarene University. Across the area goes goal! Beauty! Absolute beauty here. despair in the eyes with 5 minutes to go. What a fantastic goal scored. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's not over yet with 5 minutes. But they were knocking, and then they decided to open it up.
And we got the replay coming up, and you can see it here. We saw the long shot before, great pace, and just fired that to the far post, and it bangs in off the post. And you can just see the despair here for Davenport.
Eduardo Haringer. You remember this name, my dear friends. This is not the last time he saves his team this way. With seconds to go. That's Kavanagh, McBride. Well, there's no time to linger. There is no time to willy around. They need to finish this game as quickly as possible, and to do so in style. They need to defend well now.
You know, and that's why this game is so special. It's why this game is so beautiful. These two teams have went tooth and nail at one another this entire match, and it takes a world-class goal like that to end this, possibly end this.
Cabello there with the rain starting. This is Eduardo Machado. Very good ball, very good opportunity. It rains, the heavens have opened once again. At least we have only 4 minutes remaining, and let's hope it's only 4 minutes. And
yeah, we do not want another lightning delay here.
The lightning delay may happen, but as the game goes on, there is still chance, there is still opportunities for Davenport University. They just have to be careful, just have to use every single chance they have and execute it perfectly. Still time. It's long ball forward, Love there. This is Infaturati, opportunity there, nothing given. It will only go for the corner.
They say you're very suspect after you score a goal. That's when you're suspect to give up a goal. And now Davenport kind of in hurry-up mode here. Desperation. Their repeat championship on the line here.
They have to be careful now. The goalkeeper wanted to go for that corner. He was urged to cut back by the captain and the coach. There is some time-wasting techniques, I suppose, that might be used at this moment of the time, but you never know. Slippery conditions, and they're all fatigued, and they want this game to finish as soon as possible. There's a great opportunity there. Bernarda there. It's a possibility to counterattack. Number 10, a new substitute came on. It's Omar Mansa. And 1 against 2. He still has the time, says the space. 1-on-1, he wanted to go with it. The referee says, get up. And Eddie Morales is very, very disappointed. Forward it goes. Mistake made. Goalkeeper will clutch that ball. And he will be very, very happy now.
Yeah, you know, the clock now with 3:10, they'll stop it on everything with the way this match is going, and they got a man down. So, you know, it isn't like professional soccer where you'll see players use those time-wasting techniques. The clock actually stops, so not wasting, but maybe a half a second, maybe a second or two.
Each second is so valuable to Mid-America Nazarene at the moment, and they will do what it takes. I should say, though, I'm not privy to all of the rules of basketball, but what I know, they also have this time techniques that they use. If they want to keep more time for themselves, they foul. The clock is stopped. And, you know, anyway, I'm not the best in explaining the basketball rules. I'll leave it to you. Let's continue here.
Yeah, it's trying to lengthen the game, pretty much, and fouling that technique by fouling like that. And just like typical Florida weather, it looks like it's just misting out there, not barely raining.
Beltran is walking off the pitch, while there will be a goal kick. Rain disappeared as soon as it started, with seconds to go here. Still time. Still few opportunities. 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes remaining here. There's pressure on Davenport and Fatturati. There, oh, this is the best opportunity so far. No, he misses this one. He will be remembered. He will go into the history books. Number 6. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, it was actually McBride, number 5. He had to go forward, but he's not a striker.
And could that be the one that haunts Davenport when this clock hits zero? We're going to see a replay right here. You can see it just through traffic, and that is inches away from just banking in on that far post, and we're equalized.
This is when they realized the game was running away from them, and it was unfortunately too late. The rain has continued again. Rainy, muddy conditions. Perfect atmosphere for Scottish or North English football. Not that perfect for Florida. Only minutes remaining here, less than 2 minutes. They're giving their all. They still want to win that game. And McBride, the big center back, is up front now as a target man.
Yeah, and, you know, as we were talking, Chase Neidig was on the broadcast with me last night, and, you know, I talked about this Mid-American Nazarene and said I thought they had the most impressive second-round performance here at the championship final site. And, you know, it's coming to fruition here as they're about to knock off the number 2 seeded Davenport Panthers, and that's just impressive. Davenport could find a late goal here with the rain pouring down.
Well, there's the opportunity. 1 minute remaining, and that will utilize all the resources they have in their disposal. This is the last offensive. They are the generals. They're the marshals. Will it help them? Not really. This is McBride. Opportunity now. This is Bernarda. Quickly intercepted. And this is a great run there from Kaisers.
Got to clear
back
that
it
away.
Goes. Mansar was there as well. This is Gore. Gore again, and they just put the ball out with 22 seconds remaining. The goalkeeper tries to do his best. He goes forward as well. You don't see it very often. Goalkeeper for the last ditch challenge, for the last offensive. Kaisers just clears the ball out. The clock will not be stopped on this occasion. It's all over. And I should say that the Kings, the leaders, were deposed this evening in quite a remarkable style. You can see the faces of the two managers. One is jubilant, the other is dejected, and you can understand why.
What an amazing match between these two sides. I called it the match of the championship halfway through, and it did not disappoint. It took a world-class goal on that end by Mid-America to score this one, and we said going into this, probably one goal is going to be the difference between these two sides. Didn't need extra time to do it, but my hat's off to Mid-American Nazarene because that is a team to be reckoned with moving forward. I'll tell you that right now.
Mid-American Nazarene, show of the character, show of the spirit, and the most important, show of the desire to win this game. Mid-America moves forward. They will be in the semifinals, and their partner will be, and vis-a-vis will be established very soon, just in a little bit more than 20 minutes, I suppose, and we'll see who it might be. As for now, the score here, Mid-America Nazarene University 1, Davenport University 0. And I should say this, you have listened to the live broadcast of the NAIA Men's Soccer National Championship from Delray Beach, Florida, which has been brought to you by the Palm Beach County Sports Commission, Turbo Sports Group, the NAIA and Stretch Internet, the NAIA's official video streaming provider. Check back on the www.naiannetwork.com for information on more exciting live video streaming action. We'll see you very soon. As for now, from Jonathan North and Ivan Kelly, we say goodbye to you. Take care.